Hey everybody, it's Thursday. Welcome back to another long day of Northern Lion Live Super streaming. Like yesterday, today's going to open with, an hour and 55 minutes-ish of Magic the Gathering Arena Direct Challenges. I have two new decks. One of these decks, I accidentally deleted the actual Covenant or guild name. Is it Selesnya? Or is it Selensaya? I can't remember. Either way, this is it's Selesnya with no E here. Okay. So like that. Selesnya. If that works, that works. This is a gift from Stealthy Slith. A wrench. It's from Twitch Convention 2018. And you got access to this, I think, if you purchased a Planeswalker deck. Which actually, we did. But Kate took the code, obviously. Because she plays substantially more Magic than me. Either way. So this is a deck that should be somewhere in power. I mean, it should have a unified theme. I think the theme is Convoke. And then on top of that, it should be between the power of one of these, like, pretty impotent starting decks, and then something a little bit more, competitive tier, like Izzet Drakes. So that's good. We have a little bit of, like, a mid-tier deck we can roll here. We have Izzet Drakes from yesterday, and then I found another competitive Izzet deck that I was able to build, despite having a different theme. It uses some of the same cards, so it was relatively inexpensive as far as using wild cards and stuff like that goes. Kate is asleep right now. She was very sick last night. I don't know if she will join us for Magic today, but we will presumably be live tonight on her show at twitch.tv/lovelymomo. No guarantees. We have to finish Diner Bros, Pizza Bros, which we're very close to, I think. And then I want to run it by her, like maybe we could restream the Game Awards with some husband and wife commentary. That's my hope. But I have no promises. I leave it up to her, if she's even well enough to stream. For now, though. Oh, yeah, of course the NLSS will be in the middle. But for now, it's just going to be you and me, chat. So here's the deal. Here is my direct challenge name. I'm going to pull some from chat, and right off the bat, I see we got Frizzle 070309. How convenient. It's almost like you were ready for it. I'm going to try using this new deck here. And you don't need to put your code in until we're queuing, or until we're ready to queue. That was fast. I will solicit it. I'll try to pick different people every single time as well. Alright, it's Frizzle. He's playing as Richard Karn, aka Al from Tool Time. To be honest, I have no idea how to play this deck, but I'm assuming that because it's Izzet, you basically cast spells. I just need to read this Resinous Essay card. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. You may put it into your graveyard. Then if you have 7 or more cards in your graveyard, transform this. So it becomes a land that also allows you... Oh, that's cool. It allows you to mill yourself to death. Alright. That's my fetish, so I'm ready. He's mulling down to 5! The magic gods have smiled upon us. Enable plugin. You are a genius. I absolutely 100% forgot to install Deckmaster like a moron. Let's play it. The time is now. Expected, though. Yeah, I know. I'm a dumb idiot. I'll do my best to narrate. Excuse me, this is Kate's card. You're not allowed to use it. Okay, you may put it into your graveyard. I will not put it into my graveyard. Please keep this on top of my library. This is a wonderful card. Then, for tempo... Actually, I like it like this, you know? Let's play... No, you know what? We still can't play Shock, just because of the way our mana is fixed. We have to tap this and this to get Goblin Electromancer out there, so we can only cast... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play Goblin Electromancer. I could try to remove this, but he'll probably just pay 4 life to keep the tempo of having this out here, which is probably the right play as well, so... I'll play the Electromancer, and we'll try to get rid of it later. Maybe if we can put some pressure on him. He has no land! This is a dream come true. Oh, he just plays land second main phase. He's a pro. Alright, so he's got History of Banalia. It's a great card. We do need to keep that on top of the library. I mean, at this point, we could shock him. I mean, shocking in the end, it is a 2/2. So I think it's a relatively decent choice. Keep the board a little bit cleaner. Attack with the Electromancer. Okay. I like having the pressure on him, because it means that if we can target this with some direct damage, he's going to have to make a tough decision when it comes to life here. Is this the Phoenix deck? It is the Phoenix deck. But I have to remind myself that I have no idea what the Phoenix actually does. Thanks for the Equilinox video. It's a great background game. You are welcome for the Equilinox video. It's a great game. Amara, Soul of the Accord. Whenever it becomes tapped, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token with lifelink. It resolves. You son of a gun. There's nothing I could have done about it. Oh my word. Well, here's the thing. You're still gonna get lightning struck. You did get good value out of it though. Congratulations. Oh, this, let me see. I mean, it needs to be in my hand. Sorry, when you said Phoenix, I thought you meant Rekindling Phoenix. You probably, now that I think about it, meant Arclight Phoenix. I don't think there's an Arclight Phoenix in this deck. Either way, this bad boy has to go out here. I am tempted to exile this son of a gun, but I don't think it's that dire yet. Oops, that is the wrong card. Someone in chat was like, NL should get sponsored deals more often. Every time he does a sponsored deal, it makes me want to play the game. Here's the thing. Magic is the greatest win-win sponsored deal of all time. Because I'm pretty sure, you know, if even 10% of people watching this choose to play Magic, they're going to spend like at least 25 to 30 bucks each on the game. It's the great deal. And I do want to point out, your vigilance, we might as well smoke you, I think. Let me see, this is 8 damage on the field. He'll probably spend 4 life just to keep it ahead, so I think we're fine with this. There is play with friends. That's what we're doing right now, actually, is the direct challenges. Although this man is no friend of mine at the present moment. Another Adanto Vanguard. Hold on. Yeah. That seems wise. What? Okay, it's my upkeep. For 2, I think I will keep. Even though we could really use the land, to be honest. Having some removal seems pretty useful. Like, okay, no stream sniping, please. Because I'm like, if I attack, I'm pretty sure we can either kill his vanguards or force him to die. No stream sniping, please. The only thing I'm worried about is the double block, but let's see. I mean, we were talking about this to get back to my earlier point. Earlier on, when the magic bounty started, we were like, I'm pretty sure the magic bounties, like the pay is insane, but I'm pretty sure the idea is that later on, the streamers are gonna get hooked on the game. And they're going to start to pay back the bounty money themselves, not only in terms of direct cost, but also in terms of free exposure. And then, now I'm like, dude, that's exactly what's happening. And it feels great. Alright, now we got to think for a minute here, because, like, Lava Coil could possibly get rid of the Venerated Loxton. It depends if he has a buff in hand. But I think I would probably start with that, just to get it off the board if possible. Force him to play it if he has the buff. Okay. And then, I mean, honestly, immediately after that, I'm not going to do anything because I would rather force him to pay next turn. Or at the end step of his turn when he doesn't know what's up. Because I have a 4 damage flyer, so he's got to do something to stop it. Okay, so he's probably going to buff 1 further here, which means I'm probably dead. But let's shock this one. And the whole idea there is he's got to pay 4 life. If I hit this one, the buff might just cause him to not have to pay the life. Because it might be like add +3/+3 to each creature. I mean, it could still happen here as well. But I'm pretty sure we're about to lose. I'm pretty sure we're not about to lose. I mean, either way, we cleared out his creature. Oh, it's Venerated Loxton again. Okay. So, I mean, we're hoping for some quality top deck. We definitely want to keep Lightning Strike. This is a weird one. I mean, we can do... Here's the thing. He's got a block. I'm just trying to figure it out so we don't get killed. You could Lightning Strike the Vanguard, and obviously he has to take it, but then he still has lethal on the board. We could Lightning Strike... Oh, no, you'd only Lightning Strike this. I really think that you Lightning Strike the Vanguard, and you hope that this guy doesn't get buffed, but you Lightning Strike the Vanguard, and if he pays life, he loses. He probably will not pay life. And then, you know, I'm willing to attack with the Phoenix, I think. And then he's on a 1-turn clock, so I'm basically, if he draws it, congratulations, you've bested me in a match of skills. What is this? Return. Oh, okay, so he went for that. I mean, he still loses right now, unless this guy has trample, which he does not. Oh, he has life gain. What? Sorry, what? I need to see what Ral Is It Viceroy does in order to make a decision. Hold on. Ral Is It Viceroy. Please! Look at the top 2 cards. Deals damage to target creature to the total number of instant sorcery cards you own in exile or in your graveyard. How many instant and sorcery cards are in my graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can do 5 damage to Venerated Loxton. I love it. Yes, I love it. Okay. I will take the land, please. I don't even want to swing with this because I worry. The +1/+1 will make this dude lethal. So... it's me, the legendary Planeswalker?
You're messing up my equation.
Get dusted, Yun. Okay, now what the heck is a Johnny's? Return target creature with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay. No attackers. Of course. This is going to transform next turn if I get to live long enough to do the +1. We shall see. I have to... oh, he returned it. Oh, don't... he didn't get a convoke creature, surely. Its power is equal to the total. I mean, we got to play it. So I think we definitely keep this. Anytime we get a creature, we're gonna keep it for now. And then we have to do the +1. 1 goes into the graveyard, 1 goes into our hand.
Well, let's see what the wind blows in.
Because this is about to become a land, I think this should go into our hand. Even though it would make Drake stronger. Mountain goes into the graveyard. It becomes a land on the next turn. Okay. Well, it's a tough choice as far as I'm concerned. Because the Drake is a 5/4, which is awesome. But I could just Lava Coil Imara and stay strong unless there's a buff. If there's a buff, we just lose. Yeah, I kind of prefer the Drake as well. No attackers, please. With Drake, you die to removal. Both of us kind of die to everything right now. Is the way I'm... oh, no! Okay. I don't know what that means, though. Does that mean you were going to die to the Flyers, or does that mean you were going to beat me, but you chose to be sporting and give me the victory, which is very nice of you. He had no blocks, so he was going to lose. Okay. All right. Good game. Good game, Frizzle. The first one I saw here was Fazzle Dazzle. So I'm going to hit you up, Fazzle Dazzle. There you go. I only concede when I know I'm going to win. Hey, last Magic Bounty we did, we won 3 games in a row, and then I just conceded the round I was in to the dude that I was playing against because I had to go. I was like, congratulations, you know? It's your lucky day. This is a really, really solid 2-lander, but dude. I'm going to keep, but it's scary. Still scary. Oh no. Is this some mono blue goofy stuff right here? Alright, Electromancer, I need your help here. Legion War Boss is also absurd value early. So, oh no, he's gonna mill me. Whenever you draw a card, each opponent puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. Okay, we have no enchantment destruction, obviously, so we gotta do damage ASAP. The good news is, War Boss allows us to get absurd value, and he has no mana to bounce it right now. We also... Yes, okay, fine. I meant to click this one, but all attack wasn't working for some reason. God damn it! I left 2 damage on the field. Whatever, War Boss rules regardless. Opt. Scry 1, draw. Okay, I see your point. Here's the thing, though. What we're hoping for... This is, oh, dude, Squee! Thank you! You just gave us the ability to cast Squee. We need land for it, but otherwise, life's good. We also, counter target spell might be something worth considering, but let's go combat, attack, all attack, please. Target an attacking creature to give them a +1/+1 counter. I would like to make the Electromancer harder to bounce. Oh, it has to be a goblin? Sure, okay, that's fine. Oh, because it has the same power, that's right. Sorry, it's been a while since I played guilds, honestly. We're gonna save Ionize. I understand this dude good gamed us already. You know, here's the thing. I love a good mill deck, but doesn't do so hot against any kind of aggro. I'm so sorry. I don't know, do you have another, maybe you have like a... Oh, negate, there you go. Fair enough. But it's not like I was doing anything else with the mana, to be honest, so... Life goes on. Well, we will combat and attack, and then click this guy, and then click all guys individually, and give you a mentor. And then you get lightning struck. So, I mean, an attempt was made. Fazzle Dazzle, I'm gonna give you one more shot, because that was like, it was a little bit, that was like a 3-minute long game, okay? I'm gonna give you one more chance. You don't have to play the mill deck if you don't want to. If you'd like to requeue. I mean, that one literally was like 180 seconds long, so it's your choice. Why is your deck called Banefire? Because I don't know what it does, but there's 2 Banefires in it. And then I have Squee on the box, because he's got a funny face. Hey, I have land. That's good enough for me. What the heck is expansion expulsion again? Or explosion? Copy target in. Ah, okay, so it's like a double cast. And then explosion is just like a kill condition. I understand. Oh, it's Golgari. What a world. Alright. Dude, typically I'm gonna keep that shock in hand, even though I don't have any creatures. This is like the exact opposite of the last game. Yavimaya Sapherd. Create a 1/1 green sapperling creature token. I mean, it resolves. Yes, there's not much I can do about that, so, you know, you can't counter and enter the battlefield effect, so I'll get you with a shock real quick. Keep myself going here. That's a Dominaria Draft All-Star. See, that's where I have a built-in disadvantage as someone who didn't draft Dominaria. Dude, we gotta keep Crackling Drake up. That's a great card. Very happy to draw it. So it is a 1-4, but, I mean, 1-4 is good enough for me right now. Ooh, dude, Rekindling Phoenix next turn. Basically has to be exiled. It's a good removal, I'll admit. But I'm kind of happy that it ate it. This is, I gotta think, how many cards are in our graveyard? Just one, right? 2. It's gonna take a while to flip this. We don't really need more land right now. It does make Explosion and Banefire better later, so I guess I will keep it in the library, but it is kind of immediately sort of useless. And I'm never going to use removal on you on a 1-1. It's not possible. So, hit me with that exile if you got it. Rhizome Lurcher. It's a 3-3 thanks to Undergrowth. An island, you know, we'll keep it up here. And then probably, I mean, I think I'm just going to hit you. Well, let's start with combat here. Look, the idea is, I know you're like, oh, he shouldn't be drawing these lands. He should be using the lands to get his enchantment flipped over. Yo, though. What if I get 20 lands out there? Then Banefire is like lethal. When a Zoni 1009 enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 black and green insect creature token for every creature card in your graveyard. Okay. So you're creating a bunch of stupid insects. No big deal whatsoever. Who cares? Explosion also lets you draw. You are right. Ah, it forces them to draw. I could do the damage to myself to draw, but in all likelihood, that's not how it's gonna happen. My turn, talking about my turn, my turn. I mean, I never want to put down a shock, to be honest. Oh, you get 2 choices. I see. You choose who takes damage, and then you choose who draws cards. I understand. I'm going to keep shock in my hands. The idea being, I could shock expansion and then just destroy the insect eater. I could also just... yeah, I guess, I mean, I could just Banefire you, and then you'll get hit for 6, and then 4 in the air. Okay, here's what I like about this. Combat, attack, damage. Then you have 12 life. Okay. We could even wait for next turn. But I don't like doing that because it's not fun. So I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to Banefire you. And we're going to pay 3. And then I'm going to hit you. And then I'm going to cast Expansion. And we're going to hit Izoni. Interesting. Ah, this time you will go into the graveyard, my friend. And this is going to flip next turn. So, we will tap this as it doesn't matter. Raul, is it Viceroy? We will do the plus for sure.
Choose wisely, because the other one's going bye-bye.
Is he still talking? We will put Lightning Strike in our hand. Good enough. And we have, like, extreme lethal next turn. Draw 2 cards. Alright. Fair enough. Excuse me, I didn't cast a creature on my first main phase. I cast a Planeswalker. You will not see the text creature anywhere on this card except on the -3 where we can remove somebody else's creature. The Demon Lord Belzenlock. Exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land, then put it into your hand. If its mana cost is 4 or greater, repeat this process. What? Alright, yeah, I mean, it resolves. Alright, it's over. He is a flyer, which is the worst part, but we can still kill him, no matter what. We could even kill the Lord Belzenlock if we want to get funky with it, which I always do. Now we can't. No, yeah, we still can. Yeah, no, by all means. It resolves, boys.
Signs indicate that hurt.
Just go face? No, that's stupid. Here's what you do instead. You go into my graveyard. You transform. And then, Raul, cancel. We're gonna Lightning Strike you in the face. We could kill you with Shock, but that's lame. Instead, we're gonna deal 6 damage to Demon Lord Belzenlock. And then we're gonna go to combat and swing with the Rekindling Phoenix. And then we're gonna Lava Coil and okay. Good game. Puzzle Dazzle. Good game. Just go. First one I saw. It's really whoever chooses to rush gets rewarded. But I didn't really think of a fairer system for this. So I see Octagon clock right here. It's one of those situations where you basically just get rewarded for being impolite. And that's okay. That's a lesson in how the world works sometimes, unfortunately. Oh, Lord. This has to be mulled, unfortunately. Dude, Luke, I'm not keeping this, you madman. At least there's playable cards here. I'll give this a try. I think we should keep that for sure. Steam vents. Excuse me. Well, we definitely... Whoops. Play this. And then we'll probably pay for the... Paint, or the... What is it? The shock land? We'll pay for the shock land next. Oh no, he's using potentially, is it Drake's? We don't have to pay for it, but I feel like it's probably the right time. Well, I mean, if we wanted to get... We could pay for it later, which means we might not have to pay for it, but we know we're going to need 2 mountains in order to cast our Crackling Drakes regardless, so I'm going to... And I'd like to keep Negate, so I'm going to pay 2 life just for the odds of being able to toss a Negate at him this turn. Well, we can't counter that. So there was a little bit of thought involved. Oh well. Hit you with the mountain, island, We'll exile your Enigma Drake. Stay relatively steady here. Is Niv Mizzet in this deck? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Even though we haven't seen it. Okay. Hey, it's Crackling Drake. That's a good card. In fact, it's such a good card. I think I may do exactly the same thing. Now, the thing is, a 2-4 definitely beats a 1-4. But they both beat each other in a blocking situation, so hey, sounds good to me. No! Alright, so that Crackling Drake is getting real good. Not a whole lot we can do about that. Well, I mean, in the end, we could Lightning Strike and shock the Crackling Drake. Do the Goblin first? I can't do the Goblin first and still do that. No, you're right, I can. Yeah. We need 2 mountains left to do it. Yes, we can. This is also going to make Rahl a lot better. And it actually is going to make the Crackling Drake a lot better as well. Okay. Well, I'm certainly not going to waste negate on this. Fair enough. So we'll save our negate for next turn. Or for this turn. But his initiative. Ends Gamer. I made the version of... Oh, it's the alternate art one. I made the version of Cody's that they don't play anymore. Sorry, this is a non-creature spell, so I believe I would like to counter it. I'm sorry to tell you. Ends Gamer, all you've got to do now is spend 300 or 400 hours making the version of codenames that Nick came up with last night, and you're good to go. Briefly, you will be re-entered into the lexicon. And we'll play it twice. Never fear. So I'm thinking that probably... I hate that we're going to go so low against a deck that's got direct damage. But in my head, I'm like, dude... We can't kill the Drake, unfortunately. That's the problem here. We need another land. So I think it has to be... I mean, the Drake for block is okay. Rahl counts cards in exile too? Ah, but that is not an instant or a sorcery. So I think we probably... I have a little bit of a combat trick, okay? We are going to swing first, because we might as well. We're going to play Crackling Drake. And then we're going to try to trick him. So hopefully he's not listening. But the idea is, he's like, hey, I can swing, I can't be killed. And then we can Lightning Bolts, and it'll buff Crackling Drake to make this an even trade. But it relies on him not being able to buff his own Crackling Drake. We could always Lightning Bolt the Crackling Drake for insurance. It's more efficient to hit him. Well, that's pretty bad. I'm like, nah, even a Lightning Strike wouldn't kill it, so I don't even need to know how the stack works. We're still not literally dead yet, but we're very, very close. You know, we're a lightning strike away from death. This is gonna sound silly, but there is a if he's played himself out, there's a chance we could stabilize. Never mind, we are super dead. Wow, that's amazing. That's basically just incredible. Yeah, well, we will block. And then, at this point, we might as well lightning strike. Yeah, okay, one blocker. We might as well lightning strike you to the face. But we're still unbelievably screwed. Or maybe we're not, because check this out, okay? So you put Aral, is it Viceroy out there? And basically, he's removal, because he could get one-tapped, but he'll probably hit me in the face instead. And, I mean, again, probably won't make much of a difference, but we might as well attack. Nope, that doesn't make any sense. That we should not have attacked. No! What is this whole game is just Drakes as far as the eye can see. Alright, good game. You have defeated me in combat. I will not do you the disservice of resigning. You must hit me in the face. Fair enough. Well done. Okay. Okay. The first one I see is Dragon Knight 51. I'm gonna swap the decks around a little bit. Basically because I just lost to this deck, so let's play that. Alright, I'll hit a Luke next game. Shouldn't you be at work or something, though? Developing TypeScript APIs? It's a testament to the quality of this deck that as of right now, I think this bullshit hand is actually a keep. I go first. Okay, so you play the island, you scry and draw, you scry and draw, you surveil 2 and draw. Dude, I think this is actually great. Whatever. If it's bad, well, it is what it is. Scry and draw, okay. Sorry, we desperately need land. Hey, alright. I agree. I think this hand is good. It's just very weird. Well, we're not gonna pay 2. And we will just immediately opt again. And, dude, Lava Coil's pretty hot. What did he play? He's probably playing Boros Aggro. It's really hard to put this in the graveyard, especially because we have draw next turn. So, well, we have, yeah, we have surveil and draw next turn. So I actually think I'm gonna keep it. I know I need land, okay? We're gonna get some. The entire bottom of my deck is gonna be land. There's no question about it. So let's do surveil and draw. Dude, we definitely want Enigma Drake. We probably want Shock. I know we need lands. Toss both? No! Absolutely not. No need for Shock? Absolutely need for Shock, okay? Because I need, when he plays 18 Healer Hawks, I need them. So I'm going to put the Drake on the bottom, but I'm going to keep the Shock. Oh, wait, he's blue-eyed red. Okay, so he's a little different. I'm not familiar with the meta. You need threats? No, I don't. We're gonna draw one Phoenix, and then it's immortal. Is this a basic island? Are you out of your mind? You're against Super Resin. Very glad to hear that. Well, we might as well, I mean, honestly, surveil and draw yet again. I think now I like both of these. Yeah, I like both of them. Let's keep it as is. We can't play the Goblin right now anyway, so we will just pass turn. And now we can play instant sorcery for -4 creatures each. Risk factor. It resolves. I hate that this is jump started, but yes, you can do 4 damage to me. What is happening? You excited for the Avengers 4 trailer tomorrow morning? Unbelievably so. Counter target spell, that's fine. I'll allow it. Making him burn some of his hand advantage at least. At the expense of our own hand. Surveil 2 and draw. At this point, we do not need land. We definitely need Crackling Drake. So I'm expecting Crackling Drake to be countered. I still think you gotta try. Let's make him have it. I mean, what? He's only got 15 cards in hand. Yeah. It's alright. We got more Drakes. This, by the way, this deck is why I quit going to Friday Night Magic. I told you we had more Drakes. Let's see, maybe we'll draw a negate. Chart a course. We don't really want to discard anything right now, so I think we'll try Crackling Drake. He'll probably counter it. But basically, like, I would go to Friday Night Magic, and then in, like, the... Alright. In the, like, 1-and-1 bracket, I would play against some dude, and I'd be like, I play a land. And he'd be like, oh, in response to your land trigger, I play this fucking, like, demon planeswalker you've never seen before. And basically, they have, like, a win condition where if you're at an uneven life total, I win the game instantly. And I go, okay, cool. Well, instead of spending 4 hours here waiting for everybody to finish their round, I think I'll just stay at home and do something that isn't a waste of my life. Lands don't have triggers. Excuse me, there's a landfall trigger in the set known as Battle for Zendikar. It's like this guy isn't even thinking about sets that came out 2 years ago. Alright, we have to play... Dude, he's got 80 instants and sorceries in his graveyard, so he's gonna crush this bad boy. But there's not a whole heck of a lot we can do about that. We can definitely get a creature on the field, but then he's going to destroy it. Make him do it? Well, fair. But still, it's pretty bad. I actually just want to draw, and then I don't even know what... Start with the draw, dude. It doesn't matter too much. Discard a card. I mean, we probably want to keep our I think we can get rid of this because we'll just jumpstart it. We can play a land at least. Sure, go ahead. Crush my Enigma Drake. I beg you. Coil? Coil what? Coil my own creature to death? I could shock it. The shock doesn't stop it, though. Oh, you wanted to discard Coil. I see. I'm still worried that maybe he's got one creature in this deck at some point. I'd rather keep these around because I still need the instants and sorceries to be able to summon my Phoenix once I discard it, but... well, I mean, obviously, combat, we're not doing anything. I don't think the shock has any value yet. Coil Rawl, and he can't use a second ability. Oh, lucky me. Rawl, no, he's probably going to coil me, actually, now that I think about it. Rawl, can't be targeted by coil because it only hits creatures, and this is a legendary planeswalker. That looks like a... Oh, a search for Escanza. It's like a mix of the last two decks that I've been playing. I feel like he's just waiting until second main phase to hit me. Or he's gonna, like, instant me with 2 shocks and ruin my life. Alright, I have one bold strategy. My bold strategy is very, very simple. I think that maybe he's gonna let me attack once. And if he's gonna let me attack once, I'm gonna, like... Radical, shock, lava coil, I don't even know on what. Opt, and then just hit him in the face and then try to shock him to death. Actually, what we're going to try to do is hit his Rawl and see what happens. But I like to create that fiction in my head, at least temporarily. Okay. So the thing is, like, I'm a little annoyed because I don't understand why all attack doesn't give me a target afterwards, but you know what? It happens. So here's the next step. Click opt. That's definitely going into the graveyard. All attack just assumes you're going for face? Why? 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 Yes, submit. This has to be discarded. Excuse me. It's a sorcery speed! Also, the freaking the Phoenix only comes back at the beginning of combat. Ah! Still, that was pretty good damage. I can't be mad. Also, it's a ghost ball. That's very true. Look, I made some mistakes, but obviously I have lethal.
Well, let's see what the wind blows.
Yeah, Bear, let's play a couple. That sounds cool to me. I'm getting bodied. Dope. Sorry, I just received another spam call from the Chinese tax authority. I will decline No, I will take action. Hit me for 4 damage. Sorry, Luke. Well, combat? Let's see. Why go for lethal when instead I could just hit Rawl before he transforms into his emblematic form? I knew it! That player may search their library for that many basic land cards. Put those cards onto the battlefield tapped and then shuffle their library. Okay. I will choose up to 1. Imagine how funny it would be if you were actually arrested by the Chinese government for tax invasion. That would be extremely hilarious. While I was locked in prison in a foreign country for the rest of my life for something I didn't do, I would be laughing and laughing. As I disappeared and was not allowed to communicate with a litigator or my family, and everybody posted theories online about what happened to me, I would be in my 3x3 cell going, you can't help but see the humor in it. In the end, you just gotta laugh. Alright, BT. Good game, by the way. I appreciate that although it might have been a little bit of a resinous deck. Thank you, Bear Taffy. Give me like 1 minute. I'm going to take a quick potty break. I'll be back in just a moment. Before I go, I would like to say thank you again to Wizards of the Coast for hooking me up with a sponsorship. I greatly appreciate it. Giving me a chance to play against my friend Bear Taffy. See you soon. Alright, I'm back. I didn't cut it off at the best part. I cut it off well before the best part. Bear, I leave it up to you. If you would like to voice call, that's fine. If you don't want a voice call, I'm fine. I'm fine providing narration. I'm also gonna hit you because I don't think you're rolling a tier 1 standard deck. That doesn't sound like my friend Bear Taffy. I'm gonna hit you with this TwitchCon deck, the Selesnya Conclave. I'll just hang in chat. All right, sounds good to me. Let's go. Sorry, did you... I think I need to... There's my code right there. Northern Lion LP pound 86529. By the way, it was not the Chinese Tax Authority. It was DoorDash, because last night we placed an order, and it was like, it'll be there by 9:25. And by 9:35, it was like, order received. This is like a little too much land, but that's okay. And then... it was like, so I sent them a support ticket that was like, hey, our food's not arriving. We ordered other food. Right after the other food arrived, DoorDash was like, hey, your order's on its way. So I was real mad. And I was like, you know, I think it's understandable that we get refunded for the order. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, that's the worst part. We couldn't have leftovers because both of the orders were sushi. Did you get refunded? Yes, I'm pretty sure that's what they're calling about at least. You know what? We actually should have played the tap land this turn and then tapped Llanowar Elves to get the Plains to get the Pride Mate out, but whatever. This is my first time playing this deck. I also saw somebody say, NL, you're very good at predicting plays in this game. No, it's honestly just, it's standard. In standard, you realize, you know, there's like 4 tier 1 decks, and once you've played against them enough, you just know what's going to happen. Like, when I played standard 2 or 3 times a week, you didn't even have to play the game. You would just look at your starting hand and be like, okay, I lose to Siege Rhino on turn 5. Or I lose to, you know, Abbot of the Carol Keep on turn 4. I think I will probably... I mean, Healer's Hawk is pretty good, but I'd rather use it as draw engine for Beast Whisperer. So I think that we will go like this, and then we will cast Beast Whisperer, and then we will go to attack, and do that. If Bear is playing Is It Drake's, I'm gonna scream. Yo, Bear is an honorable man. What the heck is this land? Unclaimed territory. What? Sarkon the Fireblood? You may discard a card if you do draw a card. What a strange deck. And I mean that in a good way. Now on this turn... I have to be honest, Sarkon. I'm still gonna smack you. Please do not say, Sarkon, these nuts. It's very rude. We can convoke the Loxodon. It's very true. Yeah, I think that's actually the best play for sure. So. Yes. Yeah. Hawk first? We can't. Wait, actually, can we? I actually thought that you couldn't convoke if something had summoning sickness, but... You can? Alright, convoke doesn't care about summoning sickness. You know what? We learned something. You didn't convoke at all? Yes, we did with Llanowar Elves. What? No, we didn't. You're right. I tapped it for mana, but it just floated. Okay, well, life goes on. Well... Oh, yes. Caca and all that. He's gonna bolt your bird. I mean, he really should. Oh, he's got risk factor in this deck as well. I will take 4 damage. That seems okay. Demanding Dragon. Deal 5 damage to target opponent unless that opponent sacrifices a creature. You know, that's a tough one. I think I'll take the 5 damage. I don't necessarily think we need the Land of War Elves, but we're okay right now. Just thinking. Just thinking. +2/+2. The thing is, it depends what he blocks. But I agree that I think we just swing out. You're right. It turns out... turns out that this is a sorcery speed card. I will level with you. I was under the impression that it was an instant because I do not play green-whites. Still in a pretty okay spot, though, for now. Lothless, the Dragon Queen. I mean, either way, I'm pretty sure it's done. Good game, Bear Taffy. Good game. I'm gonna use the same deck because I think I saw you in chat. I mean, you might not be listening right now, but I saw you in chat, and I believe you said I should have mulled. Yeah, he said, "Let me do that one more time. I love my dragons." Fair enough. What does LP stand for? Is long phallus. Is my name plus my ambition. You know, there's like a modest keep because Healer's Hawk plus a Johnny's Pride mate is okay, but this is close. I mean, this is probably a pretty good mull. So I'm going to mull just to try. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I think we should keep it up. I know we need an island. Or, sorry, resin. I know we need a plains. But I'm just putting it in my head right now. And I'm like, okay, if we play 3 lands... plus Lana War Elves, that's 4 mana. I guess we'll put it on the bottom because it doesn't give us tempo. But all I'm saying is we could play it faster than it looks like we could play it. I would love to have a Johnny's Pride Mate. Fortunately, we cannot. How long until a sponsored Verdi stream? Is the company still in business? At least we're still going here. One planes and everything comes together. One planes and everything doesn't fall apart. NL, that was kind of harsh. I wasn't meaning to be rude. I'm literally just asking a question. Like, is the company still in business? Alright, I mean, obviously we have to play Flower here. Two 1/1 or a 2/2. Because these guys have lifelink, I think I would rather Sworn Companions first and then play Pride Mate next turn. The publishers are still in business, but Vertiginous Golf is the only game made by the developers as of right now. Okay. I don't know what that oops means. Sometimes oops is scary. CSGO Battle Royale just released? No way. Oops, no lands. Oh, that's unfortunate. So I can't play both. Again, I think we'll start with Trostani. Trostani Discordant. Counter me. I don't care. As long as my lifelink boys get out there, I'm a happy man. Whenever this dies, create a 2/2 red dragon creature token with flying and blank. This gets... So, I mean, I'd like to be able to just nuke that egg. Haha. At some point, we're going to need to attack, though. So I kind of am just all attack, baby. I think. What else are you supposed to do? Oh, he just chose to block one. Interesting. Oh, that's right. Why did I think it could block more than one creature? Because I'm an idiot. I thought he was... That's not a spider egg, it's a dragon egg. Whenever a dragon enters the battlefield under your control, put a gold counter... Okay, so it's extra mana. I see. Conclave Guildmage is, like, disgustingly great here. But obviously we start with Pride Mate. The ability for us to create 2/2 green and white elf creature tokens with vigilance at will is pretty amazing. You know, we made him have it, and then he had it. Another land? Suck on the Fireblood.
The dragon whispers of your demise. Yes. Perfect.
Dude, this is disgusting. What is this deck? It's just like... I feel bad just because I know how it feels to play against a shit ton of 1/1 lifelink, and it sucks real bad. I'm not even going to swing with this bad boy. Because I don't want him to be able to create a dragon. It's the dragon horde. No. Guess what, bitch? These guys get trampled till the end of turn. So don't think about trying anything. He should have shocked his own egg. I don't know, that actually might have been viable, but I have no idea. Oh, it's Sarkon the Dragon Soul. It deals damage to 1 damage to each creature your opponent controls? That's ruthless. Dude, I think he's stabilized. Like, I'm a little spooked here, because I'm like... I mean, Sworn Companions isn't going to do anything, obviously. I could swing, but he can just block with the dragon egg, and then he gets a dragon. What happens when he gets a dragon? He gets a pumpable, but it's only, at most, a 4/2. You get more mana to cast something. You have to remove him before he ults. I mean, I guess I pretty much have to do this. What I'm worried, and I mean, to be honest with you, this is like, more power to you, Bear. But, I'm worried that it's going to give you enough draw to get to something you need. Which I guess is the point, but still. I basically need to draw, like... Are there any removal spells in this deck? You don't know? No, it's a TwitchCon deck. Conclave Tribunal? Okay. This is a hard one. I mean, if I attack, he can pump and block. But if I don't attack, he's going to ult and then put, I don't know, like 8 dragons on the battlefield. I will not sacrifice a creature. I think he's got me, dude. A boop. Not much we can do about it. NL, I saw the guitarist from Creed's solo band in concert this weekend. How old am I? I'm gonna guess that you're like 26, because it seems about, you know what, maybe let's say 29. Roughly the right age. Oh my god. To be like, yo, I know Creed sucks, dude, but Mark Tremonti is the shit. Oh my god. It's just my retinas, dude. I can't see. Oh my god. What is this? I don't know. Fine. Just sack him, baby. It's like playing the CSGO Battle Royale. Dun 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 dun. Does it end? It's still going, huh? Alright. Well, that seems bad. Wow! Guess what? Two elf knights with vigilance. Fuck. Well. All attack? I mean, they've got vigilance. Why not, right? Well, no blockers. Oh my word. My lord. That's an incredible deck. Bear, we have to do dragons v dragons now. Or drakes v dragons. It's the only explanation. We need to figure out what's the strongest form of wyvern. Here, I'll challenge. I'll wait for your dragon deck to come around. In the meantime, I'm going to see what's... Oh, he's ready. The only docket planning so far is a nix on poker and then hype about the Battle Royale for Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Yeah, I'll keep it. BM to just play a standard deck? Guess what, okay? I have, like, no... I have the TwitchCon deck, and then I have this tier 1 standard deck. It's pretty much where we're at, okay? This one's tough, because... no, it's not, because next turn... As long as I play Guildgate tapped this turn, next turn I can play Electromancer and Opt if I have to, so... This seems right to me. Opt can be used to recall the Phoenix, but honestly, it shouldn't be much of a problem regardless. You're right, I can't. Either way. But on turn 3, it's all gonna become clear, baby. You son of a bitch. No, Opt, we need land. So it also makes our Crackling Drake better. So Scry, maximize velocity. I mean, because it gets jump started. Oh, it goes to the bottom of the deck, not the graveyard. That's right. I still think you put it on the bottom. We have like 80 spells in this deck. I'm not going to spend this one. It's not worth it. Probably next turn we'll pay the 2 costs for this to get a Crackling Drake out there. What? It's a dragon egg again. Well, I'm not gonna shock it. I'll just shock his dragon when he has no mana. Well, is dragons v drakes. Let's go, boys. So we would like to discard Arclight Phoenix. If we have to cast it, you know, life goes on. We might as well cast it. Yeah, I'm gonna cast it. Yo, you have Discovery? Yeah. So what? Surveil instead? No. No. It's no hurry. You get this out here? I refuse to pay for a free ability to get this in the graveyard. I can either spend 4 on this, or I could spend 2 to maybe get something that lets me get it for free. I'd rather handle it this way. Alright, buddy. You got problems. That's all I'm gonna say. I know this is crappy, Sarkon, but still. Oops. He still has no land. Bear, how many lands you got in this deck? You could just be getting screwed by variants, but simultaneously, I'm like, how does it happen, man? Because I know the idea, you know, you're like, why would I put another mountain in this deck when I could put a spell that could do 20 damage? Now I'm going to start some surveillance. We don't really need land, to be honest. We have enough to cast everything in our deck except maybe Niv Mizzet. I do want to keep enough spells. Sorry, we don't know what's coming up. Okay, this is fine. We'll definitely keep Shock up, because it allows us to get the Phoenix back. You're right, Niv's on the sideboard. I'm dumb. Ah, this is very good. So we do want Chart of Course to be up as well. Alright. I mean, we could Discovery Dispersal. Why not? Alright. Double cast. Uh-oh. Oh, it was a discard. Oh, that was spooky. Scry draw. No, thank you. Chart of Course. Discard the Phoenix. Play a land. Play Discovery Dispersal. Honestly, at this point, let's get all this trash out of here. I've definitely cast 3 or more instants or sorceries this turn, right? Yes. I don't think we need to Shock Face, but why not? Well, there's a good reason, because we could use it next turn. But we're probably going to get it. We're probably going to get it anyway, I would say. 14-9-3. Yeah, okay, we gotcha. The Phoenix being haste on top is just the icing on the cake, honestly. Oh, it's after you put it in. Okay. I see. Or maybe, no, it's not. We just ran out of mana, so it forced us into this. Alright, so it turns out it was probably overkill to go for a tier 1 standard deck. So, I mean, I got this deck, which I think it's good. I don't think it's as good as the Izzet Drake, so I don't know, maybe. Here, I got a surprise for you. Uh-oh. Tomo v Tomo. mean, it might not be keepable, but on the other hand, let's keep it. Bear's been nice enough to put himself in a land screwable situation. So, what kind of fool would I be? What kind of friend would I be if I didn't put myself in a potentially land screwable situation as well? Red-green. What is this? The CBC in the early 2000s? Drover of the Mighty gets plus... It's a dinosaur deck! I mean, here's the thing, bud. It resolves, but... I'm gonna smack you for tempo. And I'm just gonna hope that none of your dinosaurs are also pirates. If you control a creature with a power 4 or greater, draw a card. Please draw a land. Or something that lets me draw a land. Okay. Rip. Alright, buddy. We're in the same boat. Thunderherd McGurshin. Oh no, he's got too much land. You're right, we should copy his spell. And use it to get land. That would be funny. But bad, I think. My dude's got like 5 land? That's not that helpful, to be honest with you. Raging Sword Tooth. Okay. It resolves, barely. It's a land, boys! You're right, it is not a useful land, but it's a land nonetheless. I can't even kill this thing. Like, even like, you know, actually, I can. And I think I have to. Just to keep myself going. At least it keeps him from getting the Majesty trigger. Please, I beg you. My kingdom for a single mountain. Good game. I think he's going, good game. Alright, here's the thing. I will be passing my turn to you. Oh, Drover of the Mighty, huh? That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I respond with a shock. It's a mountain, baby! Here's the thing. You play this because it's cool. If you play anything except for this Tomo with an animation, you're a coward. This card is called Suck My Dick. This spell can't be countered. It's hexproof. It's got trample. I could see how, like, lesser people would be afraid of this. But, like, to be honest, I'm really not. I don't know what I'm going to do about it yet, but I'm like... No, I know what I'm going to do about it. He's going to chump block it from now until the end of time.
What would you risk to beat me?
It has trample? What is okay, so it does 3 damage to Raul. Who cares, dude?
Oh, come on. I just want to peek. The weight is killing me.
Psh, you go into my hand. No attackers. You can't target it, but Cannonade still hits it. No, I know. I'm aware. Vivian of the Arc Bow. Sorry, Vivienne of the Arc Bow. Whoa. Jeez Louise. Here's the thing. Rare. Four instants or sorceries. Does it say anything? No, target creature, so I can't even target it. That's a bummer, dude.
The search for the unknown.
Well, we definitely do want Banefire. So Banefire goes into our hand. Now we have 4 instants or sorceries there, so sure. No attackers, please. This is a problem. This dude's about to have 10 block. 10 toughness, I should say. Oh no! Well, but okay, I see your point. Itali, the Primal Storm. Wow, that's a bummer. So here's the thing. I'm still... You son of a bitch. I'm still gonna block you.
Well, that was unpleasant. You're good. Not as good.
If only I could play the Cannonade. That's a resignation right there. You're right, that card does suck your dick. Hold on, I need to Alt-Tab temporarily. You had it? I should have mulled. Well, I mean, we do have to do some docket planning. Here's the thing. You ever wonder why I don't delegate in Farming Sim? Is this similar situation right here. Give me a moment. Well, Alt-tabbed. It's cool. Just looking... Thank you, Bear. Some suggesties. And if anybody responds... yeah, I'm talking to you, Robert. If anybody responds with a 15 gigabyte game with 15 minutes to go before the show starts, I'm gonna blow my top. I'm just gonna freaking lose it. Scrib is fine by me. I do love Scribblenauts. You're right, we have not golfed. this week. So we're close. What's your suggestion, chat? There's a lot of Geo. There's a lot of... I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I don't want to play. I'm cool with X Golf Club. What was the last one? Scribblers. The docket has been pretty terrible lately. Oh yeah, I'm sorry for all the incredible Hitman segments and the cool fighting robot games that have been suggested. The hype basketball starring E. We should go back to having Isaac in every single first section, or maybe take it way back to the past. And start doing video game news in segment 1. Oh, the Bethesda wanted to replace the canvas bag with the vinyl bag. Gamers, rise up. I will never log off. It would give you a reason to have Mathis back on the show. Why do you think I'm so resistant to it? Hold on. In the meantime, 13 minutes. As long as I'm alt-tabbed, I can play one more game. Just please don't play Blue Resin. That takes 15 turns to resolve a game. If a Luke is around, I did promise him a game. And then I played for 45 minutes with Bear Taffy. So he would be like first priority. If he's not around, you know, we'll give this like a second to spin up. In the meantime, thank you very much, Wizards of the Coast, for the sponsorship. This is a sponsorship in celebration of the fact that direct challenges are available in Magic the Gathering Arena. You can play against your friends, have some gentlemen's rules, some honors. No mythics allowed, Popper, Singleton. All you got to do is go over their deck list and make sure they're not in violation. Thank you to Wizards of the Coast for sponsoring the video. Magic the Gathering Arena remains, in my opinion, the superior digital Magic the Gathering experience, complete with rich animations, a modern interface, flush player base, etc., etc. I'm going to say Luke is probably not here. New codes, please. New codes, please. There you go. Mostly ghostly. 31875. Is there a good chance for Smash on the NLSS? We just got an Office Switch. We just ordered an Office Switch. Thanks to my lovely wife, Kate. Again, please give me some Pepe hands feel better at Lovely Momo in chat, please. She's not feeling very well today. I would too like to, Robert. So, I don't know. There could be some Smash. Just a little, at least. No, not Lovely Kochi. That's a different person. Mostly ghostly. Here's my code. Please challenge me. Robbie, we got to collude, man. We still need a good... Oh, re-challenge? Okay. We still need a good first segment game. I feel a little betrayed because I did literally like a week ago, I uninstalled Global Offensive because I was like, we're never going to play this again. And out of nowhere, the CSGO Global Offensive Battle Royale comes out of nowhere. Mostly ghostly. I'm having some issues here. I don't want to bounce out of this queue, but like, he said it's not working. That's a bummer. Maybe because you were trying to play a Resonance deck. It said it was trying to protect me from myself. I'm just pulling one from chat. I see Obby34405. I see you in Kate's stream, hitting her with the backseat resin. This is my chance. Streamers versus backseaters live on camera. The time has come. All right. I don't know what to say. We only got 8 minutes to go. A game of Magic in paper takes about 88 minutes to play. You did give me some options. I don't disagree, but here's the thing. It forces me to be the bad guy, which is why I did not answer. I relent on GoldenEye a lot because I like it, but you have to understand that every time I break the news to chat that we're playing GoldenEye on the show, it's like being a surgeon and having to tell somebody that like a family member is gone. Literally, I go into chat and they go, "Doctor, what's the good news?" And then I go, "I'm sorry to break it to you, but the Docket is dead." And then they all spam me with Resident Sleepers. "Oh, looks like I'll be a VOD boy today. Oh, why don't they just play other boring game that I uniquely think would make for a good Docket," etc., etc., etc. Basically, it's forcing me to be Gary Bettman and get up on stage and be booed nonstop. Triple quipple? What did I miss? You didn't miss anything. All right, well, I guess that's gonna do it for Magic here. We just got 2 victories to end it against 2 people who were unwilling to face me because they saw my deck and realized that I would defeat them. Yeah, you know what? Let's play Colt Express first, Rob. That was a fun game last week. You didn't get a chance to play it, and I think that would be you can fit 4 people in it, so why not? Colt Express, and then Golf Club, and then Scribblers. Sign off. Not log off. That's 2 different things. Anyway, again, thank you to Wizards. It was fun. I appreciate it. We're going to take a quick Troutman break. We'll be back in time for the NLSS in 5 minutes. See you soon. Boo 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 boom 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 boom.
they did the thing.
Yeah, no, they're shitheads, though. I don't think we should reward them for being shitheads for 5 years, even though they changed their...
Whoa,
just talk
fuck,
over
yep,
it now.
yeah, you're right, that was loud.
Honestly, what I want to talk about is things questioning the fabric of reality.
Are you out of your mind? This is blowing me away.
People wear multiple thighs.